Hi and welcome to this video where I'm discussing this OBD Saver. So it's basically a lock for your OBD port. Now originally I was looking at just for security relocating my OBD port by disconnecting it from the dash, running an extension lead to another location in the car. But I saw this and this looks a lot easier to put together rather than having to take the lower part of the dash off and perhaps the glove box out as well and extend. Equally, if you've got a determined thief, they could remove the lower part of the dash where the OBD socket is and find where you've extended the cable and just plug directly into the main OBD port that's hidden. Here this will actually secure and lock the port, and the only way they're going to get access to it is actually cutting a couple of the metal pins off that hold the port to the dash. So let's see what you get in the box. So as you can see, it's come from Germany. So let's open this up. Right, what do we have? This feels like the actual device itself. We have a couple of window stickers, very handy, so to let anyone know that you have the device there, saves them trying to break in with luck. A card that's got the key code on it, and some instructions. Which are quite good actually. Great. Let's put those to one side. Let's have a look what's in the package. Well, not a lot there. Let's have a look and see what we have. Okay, looks like two keys, and we have a spare screw there and an Allen key. And the most important part, nice and compact, there's a bit of weight to it as well, which is reassuring. And that's the actual device itself. Yeah. Those are the pins that interlock into the back of the OBD socket. So if a thief did break in and took the dash off, the lower part of the dash where the OBD is, they'd actually have to cut through these metal pins. Hopefully they're not going to take the time to do that, and all that's initially visible is that. And yeah, very robust. Good, so that's a very quick unboxing. The next step will be to fit this to the car. Let's see what happens next. Before you start, just make sure that you have the metal prongs in these slots, just there. Just make sure they're the right way around, so they're pointing downwards where the hole is here. Okay, and then you'll be able to put the saver on in that direction, and it should slot into through the holes that are either side of the OBD socket. I'm just going to slide the initial plug on, just like that, and I'll be able to push each of these, obviously with two hands, prongs all the way through. I'm going to push those through now, and we'll see how we get on. Well, the second one actually turned nice and easily once I put the camera down. So we have both pins aligned in these brackets. These brackets are pushed either side, and that's the main function really. So that will be nice and secure, and then we can pop the the actual cover on. Okay, so I'm just adding the last screw of the two. That's done. I've got it pointed towards this particular part here, so if anyone tries to pick it, it makes it a lot more difficult. So pop it up, pull the key out. There we go. I don't think anybody's going to be taking that. It does rattle a tiny little bit of movement, but that's not coming off. Nobody's going to be able to get to that. I'm giving it a good shake there, and I'm happy with that. Yep. So there we go. We have the OBD Saver fitted. So it was a little bit fiddly trying to use the camera at the same time. The most difficult part was just popping those pins either side, making sure they're in correctly all the way in, and just turning them the 90 degrees and pulling them out so they engage in the back of the part of the plastic of the OBD socket itself. But yeah, nice and easy, and I'm quite confident that is as well protected as you can. In a way, it's a shame that this isn't painted orange or something like that, so a thief knows that you've actually got this sort of protection. But there we go. Okay, so that's the OBD Saver fitted. It wasn't too bad in the end, once you realise what's happening. And as I've mentioned while I was in the car, it's really essential to get these two items lined up, pushed all the way down, so that they can actually get at the back of the port. Once you can get to the back, you can turn them around and pull them in, and actually they pulled in quite nice and easily in the end once I got them in the back of the slots. So overall, very good. Here are the two keys here. Find a safe place for those. So I guess one will be on the car key, one will be on the spare key. So that's that. Would I recommend it? Yes, I think that's the idea. I've bought this myself. It's not sponsored. I've not been given the product, so I have actually purchased it. It is very expensive, I will say that. I'm free to say that. It is an expensive item for what it actually is, the materials. It is a very expensive item compared to, for example, a quality extension ODB cable. It was more than 3 times the price of a premium cable. But I do like it, and I prefer this to using an extension cable. So I personally would recommend it. I'm pleased I've got it. It's given me a lot more peace of mind. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to get it from the UK supplier. Their website link, it doesn't have an online shop, but if you use the contact form and say which model you want, because this one is designed for Volkswagen Audi. I've just fitted it to an A5, but there are ones for BMWs, etc., Fords, all different makes. On the website there's a finder, so you can find the particular model number that you want for your particular car. Use the contact form, say that you want it. They will send you a pro forma invoice and with a link to make a secure online payment via the Sage secure website. So that's all secure, above board. Slightly different process to having an online shop, but it works. And they do next day delivery as well. That was really impressive. So ordered it yesterday, in fact yesterday late afternoon, and I got it this morning. So excellent service on the part of the supplier, so I'm very pleased with them as well, and great customer service. If you've got any questions, fire them away on the contact form. They'll get back to you. I was impressed with the service as well. I had a bit of communication before I committed to spending this amount of money on the product, but overall very happy, and all I can say is it's a way to secure your OBD port, and hopefully one way of stopping a thief easily taking your car via a laptop or a tablet with an ODB connection, which seems to be so easy nowadays. Okay, that's the end of this video. If you'd like to see more videos, please hit a like and subscribe, because I've got a couple of other things that I've fitted to the car in the last few days, and I'll be going through those. Okay, thank you very much.